The first step to reaching your full potential is having the courage to start. At Strayer University, we help students take action by making higher education more affordable with access to up to 10 no-cost gen ed courses. Because our goal is helping you work toward yours, so you can always keep striving. Visit strayer.edu to learn more. No-cost gen ed is provided by Strayer University affiliate Sophia Learning. Eligibility rules apply. Connect with us for details.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
What's up, Steve-O?
Yeah, dude. How's it going, man?
It's going pretty good. How'd that show go last Friday night? I know you kicked off your comedy tour in L.A. It's supposed to be a big event. How'd it go?
Oh, dude, it was so epic, man. I loved it, dude. I loved it so much, man. I had, my Jackass family there and, a bunch of celebrities and just crazy media people and close friends, and it was 1,500 seats, totally sold out. And dude, it was awesome, man. I loved it.
That's gnarly, dude. I mean, I know you've been working hard on this new act that you're bringing to a bunch of cities across the country, the Bucket List Tour, Steve-O. You can click on his dick if you go to steveo.com. I thought that was kind of fun. Click on my dick, man. Where do you come up with this crazy shit, Steve-O?
I mean, ideas come in different ways, man. But yeah, dude, I have a good time, man. I like to kind of let it ride.
Yeah, well, you're a lot of fun, and I can't wait to go see this tour. It's coming to a city near you. If you want, you can go to steveo.com. You can click on his dick, and you can find out more about the Bucket List Tour that's coming to a city near you. True story, I went and seen Jackass Forever. Loved the movie. Belly laughed through most of it. Although there was a little bit of uncomfortableness on my behalf. Please make me feel better, because I decided at first, I have a son who just graduated high school. I was like, yeah, man, let's go see Jackass. I love those movies. Me and him have great memories when he was even younger, laughing at that movie. Well, now he's dating a beautiful young lady. He said, well, what about my girlfriend? Can she come? I was like, yeah, I think it'll be fine. Yeah, let's bring her along. Oh, my girlfriend's sister wants to come too. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm not going to tell her she can't go. I buy all the tickets. We sit down, and before you know it, Steve-O has got his penis out and full, and I'm laughing. And then I look over now. I'm thinking, I hope my son doesn't lose his girlfriend where she's like offended because I've taken her to a movie, and now there's penises all over the big screen. But in the end, everyone enjoyed it. It was a family affair. And I'm still the cool dad. But I did feel a little weird, 2 seats away from my son's girl, and there's penis all over the screen. A lot of penis in this movie.
Yeah, there sure is. And, one can argue that there's even too much penis. But, I think the fact that it was so well reviewed, that's what's funny. It was the most critically praised Jackass movie yet.
It was good, man. And I got to give credit to Poopies and Aaron. I feel almost like you passed the baton to those guys, and I think they made you proud. I'd like to hear what you thought of Poopies and Aaron's performance, because they were going all in. These guys were going hard.
Yeah, I mean, certainly Danger Aaron got the MVP award, I would say. He really got a lot of rough treatment. Poopies is the breakout star for sure.
Amazing film. If you haven't seen it, it's still out in theaters. Hopefully soon to be streaming. Any information on if it will be available for streaming after the movie theater run?
You know what? I think it just started streaming on Paramount Plus.
Oh, beautiful. Well, there you go. You can watch Jackass Forever in the theater and on Paramount Plus with our guest, Steve-O. How did your girlfriend feel about the bees all over? I don't want to give it away to people who haven't seen it, but you literally had bees stinging your ball sack. What did your fiance say about this?
She didn't care. So that was mellow for her. I mean, I think the fact that everything was okay after the fact. I mean, she's come a long way. Like in the beginning of our relationship, she did speak up, saying that it bothered her the way I got naked all the time, and I was like, I told her, I said, hey, whatever I do, it's a lot funnier if I got my dick out. We kind of worked through it. Now we're at a point where, I got my dick out, and she's kind of like pretty unfazed about it.
And are you done doing stunts? Was Jackass Forever like the peak, and now you're on to different things, or do you see yourself possibly stapling your sack to your leg again on the camera, or is those days behind you?
I don't think that it makes a whole lot of sense to staple my ball sack anymore. I mean, that's kind of been done. But, this tour I'm on right now, I did, like, heavy stunts for my bucket list tour, which is a multimedia comedy show. Before long, I'll tape the special for the bucket list, and I know what I'm getting ready to do after that, which will be another multimedia tour, and that one's going to be called Steve-O's Gone Too Far Tour. And I'm going to really cross the line on that one in a bunch of ways. And, I don't know about after that. But, yeah, I got one more, exercise and raising the bar in front of me, and I'm looking forward to it.
I love a guy that never says die. Steve-O, the bucket list tour for dates to go see this comedy show, a multimedia comedy show. The bucket list for tickets, go to steveo.com. Of all the stunts that you've done, which one has brought you the most pain?
The one I did for my last comedy special, for the closer, I ended up with third-degree burns on 15% of my body, and I had to have skin graft surgery where I got the flesh of 7 different dead people grafted all over me. That was burns are the worst.
I saw you on your YouTube channel saying, speaking of the worst, you're saying fuck hotel rooms, they're the worst, fuck airports. It looks like now you have a tour bus. Are you pulling like a John Madden for this tour? There'll be no flights, no hotels. Is that the way you're rolling these days?
Yeah, man, I'm on my tour bus right now, heading to Kansas City. John Madden, yeah, that's kind of the plan. That's how I've been doing it. Like the run I'm on right now goes from LA all the way to Miami, Florida, and back.
How many dogs, how many animals are on? I know how much you love animals. How many animals you have, besides yourself?
Well, on the bus right now, I just have my one dog, Wendy. But in general, at home, we've got 9, 3 dogs, 3 cats, 3 goats.
And how did you decide which one got to go? I guess that one's the special one, huh? That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one. Wendy's the big star. She's the dog I found in Peru, and she's just really suited for going everywhere.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're out on this tour and having some fun, and you and your beautiful fiance, is she coming out on this bucket list tour with you? She's going to go to every city, or she's going to take some time off?
Not every city, but she's going to fly out to Florida, and, she's not sure how, she's going to ride the bus all the way home from Florida, but she doesn't have a ticket yet, so we'll play it by ear.
Yeah, you got dates in Orlando and Jacksonville and Tampa and Miami, coming to Florida. Really, you're hitting a lot of spots, man. You're going to be burning a lot of fuel in that big tour bus. I also noticed, Steve-O, that you recently posted a video that you said one of the greatest nights of your life. You had it with my boys, the Nelk Boys, and I know they recently got the chance to sit down with Donald Trump, and now that podcast has been taken down off of YouTube. I'm curious your opinion on the Nelk Boys and on Donald Trump, and then also the censorship with the fact that this thing got taken down.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure what was said because I didn't listen to that podcast, but, from what I heard, it was, the whole election was stolen thing, and I guess that's, goes against guidelines for YouTube. I mean, who knows? I don't know. I'm fascinated by the Nelk Boys. I could say that. Like, their popularity is undeniable, and like making themselves so politically committed to Donald Trump. It's like kind of a reckless move. I feel like they're kind of going out of their way to alienate a pretty large chunk of the population, and doing so with seeming impunity, which I think is pretty impressive. Like I can't hate on them, man. They're really killing it.
Yeah, I'm proud of what they're doing, and hopefully this won't get them shut down. I know how Hollywood is very liberal. They're not going to like them, playing with the opposite side. You have your own podcast, the Wild Ride podcast, which I'm a big fan of. You're almost up to episode 100, Steve-O. Very impressive. Do you have something special planned for episode 100?
Yeah, I'd love to say that we did. I had reached out to my buddy Bert Kreischer. Like, I thought it would be pretty poetic to have him be in episode 100 because he was the first one that we did that was a real big one. He was the first episode to hit a million views. Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks like the episode 100 is going to be my sister.
In a world that's constantly changing, you have to move forward to change with it. At Strayer University, we see you striving to work harder and go further. That's why we provide you with the tools you need to get there, like offering a brand new laptop when you enroll in a bachelor's program, so you can do your coursework anytime, anywhere. Because our greatest strength is helping you unlock yours, so you can always keep striving. Visit strayer.edu to learn more. Eligibility rules, restrictions, and exclusions apply. Connect with us for details.
How would you like to come home to a bartender who will fix you any cocktail you want?
I'll have an old-fashioned.
I'll have a margarita.
Now you can with the Bartesian Home Cocktail Maker. Bartesian is a sleek machine the size of a coffee maker that makes premium cocktails at the touch of a button. Choose from over 50 different cocktails, from classics to the most exotic premium cocktails served in the best bars today. You'll always get freshly mixed, perfectly balanced cocktails with the Bartesian Cocktail Maker. And now, get free shipping with your new Bartesian when you go to bartesian.com/cocktail. Entertaining? The Bartesian is ideal for parties. No need to stock all kinds of individual mixers for complicated recipes. Every guest gets the cocktail of their choice in seconds. The Bartesian makes a wonderful gift for weddings, holidays, birthdays, or for anyone who loves a fine premium cocktail. And right now, get free shipping with your Bartesian purchase at bartesian.com/cocktail. Go to bartesian.com/cocktail and your home cocktail maker ships for free. That's bartesian.com/cocktail.
Hey, you couldn't have somebody bigger in your life, right? You and your sister, how much younger or older is she than you, your sibling?
She's 3.5 years older than I am.
So she was the big sister looking out. How did she feel about these stunts? And were you doing stunts as little Steve-O in the house? And your big sister, was she supportive? Were you doing stunts as a kid?
Yeah, I mean, I was a maniac my whole life for sure. And my sister was more than anybody supportive. She was the one who insisted that I go audition for clown college, and that was a pretty pivotal thing. She was really backing me and helping me in those early days. And I feel like I owe a lot to her. Like I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for her.
And you were born in the UK. I saw that on your Wikipedia. Is that right? You were born across the pond?
Yeah.
How long did you live over there?
My family moved to Brazil when I was just 6 months old. And then we moved to Venezuela when I was 2. We moved to Connecticut when I was 4. And we moved to Miami when I was 6. Back to England when I was 9. Moved to Canada when I was 12. And then back to England again when I was 13. And I did all 4 years of high school in England.
Wow, what a traveled man or child you were before you even turned into a man. What did your dad in an interesting business, military? How did you move around so much?
Dad was a corporate executive. In the beginning, when we moved to Brazil, Dad was the president of Pepsi Cola in Brazil, and he went on to become a big tobacco executive, and then he worked for Nabisco. So he went from selling soda to cigarettes to cookies.
Amazing. And he was busy working, and you were busy at home putting on your own show, it sounds like.
Yeah, Dad traveled a lot, and Mom was drunk most of the time, and I kind of grew up a little bit unsupervised.
I can see where you got your wild ways. Our guest, Steve-O, getting ready to go out on that bucket list tour. Make sure you pick up tickets. This is not something new to you either, Steve-O. You've been doing comedy for over 10 years now, right? What can we expect in this bucket list tour comedy act that's coming from city to city, from state to state?
It represents a convergence of my world. I wanted to go and do crazier stunts than ever, and I had a bunch of ideas that had always kind of just been crazy things to say that I never really thought I would go through with. And I decided to just go for it. And it's all like really high-level stunts. And, I made a comedy show out of it. So after each bit in the show, I screened the footage. And the footage is intense enough that we fairly regularly have full-grown men passing out in the audience, which is pretty wild. We got dudes fainting.
That's a reason to go. I've never fainted before, so that could be my first. I wish I knew. I have friends that have fainted, and I'm always like, wow, I've never fainted before. Have you fainted before?
It's crazy, man. I don't think I've ever fainted. No, I mean I've been knocked out, but never knocked out just by seeing something. It'll be like one or two guys. Sometimes like. Not all the time, but in the majority of cities that this tour goes to, that happens in the audience with like one or two guys, and I'm just blown away by that, man. It's a gnarly thing. It's a fun show, and dude, I'm super stoked on it.
Well, go out there and get your tickets, steveo.com. Also follow him on Instagram and Twitter. He's a fun follow on social media. With all this downtime, you're on this tour bus. I'm sure there's downtime. What kind of music is Steve-O jamming out to right now? What's on your playlist? And any movies or shows that you're watching right now that maybe you could turn us on to?
The show I'm watching right now, and I don't really have that much time where I can watch, but I'm on this Inventing Anna show on Netflix. I wouldn't say necessarily it's that great, but I would say like really good. Like probably everybody already saw it, but Don't Fuck with Cats. Damn, that was good.
I'll check that one out.
Don't Fuck with Cats is amazing. And what else? Nothing's really coming to mind, man. And as far as music goes, I'm just kind of rocking the Slayer station on Pandora.
Fuck yeah. You like to rock still, huh?
Yeah, for sure, man.
That's cool. Well, one show I've been watching that I've been enjoying is that Pam and Tommy. That's been fun on Hulu. I know it's on the same streaming service. That was fun. I know you like Tommy Lee. Have you talked to him about that? Do you think he's like supportive? Because to be honest with you, it may kind of makes him look like he's an asshole.
I love Tommy Lee. I've not talked to him about the show. I actually did watch that one. I'm
what a wild story.
I mean, given that the story is being told by the guy who wants to, justify robbing Tommy Lee's house, I don't know. It certainly doesn't make me love Tommy Lee any less. I think Tommy Lee rules.
And then another one I've been watching is Secrets of Playboy. Have you checked that one out?
No. Is that the one that says that Hugh Hefner recorded all this sex and stuff?
Oh, yeah. It's got some wild stories. It seems like all these bunnies, they're now turning on the old man. Now that he's long gone, it seems like a lot of them upset with the way they were treated. It seems like as a man, the 70s were the time to be alive, baby. Man, I just was born a little too late.
Wow. Where do you find that one?
I usually just speak into my remote and say, Secrets of Playboy. I believe it's on A&E. I think they're the ones that are producing it, but don't quote me on that. But just look it up, Secrets of Playboy. They're like 8 episodes in, and it's all these old bunnies from the late 70s, early 80s, and they're all completely turning on Hefner, and they're telling all these stories. I feel with them in some sense where you hear that these girls are being drugged. But then at the same time, it's like you're showing up at the Playboy Mansion. You're loving the notoriety. You're loving the parties and being around the celebrities. And it doesn't sound like Hugh was like holding them hostage. You had the chance to leave. For the most part, I don't feel terrible for these women. But when you do hear they're being drugged and the next thing you know, they wake up and they've been sodomized, that's crossing the line, I think, for sure.
Wow, those are some allegations, man. Wow, I didn't know it was that crazy.
Have you ever been to the Playboy Mansion?
I did, yeah. I got kicked out of it.
What did you do? What did you do to get kicked out?
I was openly snorting cocaine, and they kicked me out, which seems a little counterintuitive, but I suppose discretion was in order, and I lacked discretion.
Yeah, it sounds like you had to like go to a private bathroom or into Hugh's room if you wanted to get down on the cocaine. You couldn't just do it out in the living room. But hey, you live and you learn, man. I'm sure you had a good time while you were there.
Yeah, for sure, man. I was kind of proud to be kicked out of the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah, I'm sure you've been kicked out of better parties. Fuck them.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, brother. Well, I appreciate your time, Steve-O. Enjoy the ride out there, the Bucket List Tour. Make sure you go see it. I'm a huge fan, and I look forward to these next couple chapters that you told us about. It sounds like things are just getting started for Steve-O, and congratulations on the upcoming wedding. We love you, Steve-O, and thanks for your time, brother. Safe travels.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Thank you.
In a fast-paced world, every day brings new challenges and new opportunities. At Strayer University, we know a thing or two about getting and staying ahead of change. For over 130 years, we've been providing students like you with innovative tools, customized support, and an education built to empower you, so you can find your way forward and always keep striving. Visit strayer.edu to learn more.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.